I'm going to react to Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2, Episode 19, The Guru / The Crossroads of Destiny. And, oh, heck no. I'm not doing this in two parts. I'm gonna do this just because clearly they mashed two episodes together again. I'm only gonna be reacting to one episode for now. And yeah, so we're gonna be reacting to Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2, Episode 19, The Guru. And during the last episode, what happened? Everybody went their separate ways, but then the Azula and her girls infiltrated, Ba Sing Se, and then you had Toph being captured by those two metal benders, by those two earth benders. Like, things are going wrong, and Aang is going not to meet with the Guru, which is the title of this episode, and who's gonna help him control his avatar state, I believe. And then Sokka is going to meet up with his father. So yeah, that's what happened during last episode. Before getting into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon, patreon.com/filmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Of course. I feel like that episode will be like a mid-season finale kind of thing, to tell you that things are going to hell. Oh, he woke up. Huh. Aw. Did he really change like that? Is he really being hopeful and all that? Look at how smiling I am. It's grown up. Go see your papa. Aww. I'm so glad for you, but here, oh shoot. Are they gonna join up with him? Oh, frickety frack. Frickety frack. That. She hasn't seen Azula yet, right? Or she won't be so calm and collected and everything. Oh, they're back home. And there goes the Guru. Batik. Keep arguing. I was about to say, they're gonna open it for her. Yes, she is. Wait, is she gonna stop bending metal? She gonna stop bending metal? Oh my goodness. That would be super awesome. That's a nice explanation. Losing the people he cares about. Why is he afraid of the Fire Lord? Somehow I don't think that should be his greatest fear. The fact that he abandoned his duty as the. Yep. Nice. Aww. Aww. I feel like that's all gonna change when he sees Azula. Because if this becomes like the best tea shop in town, then Azula's gonna show up and want to have some best tea. I don't know. Aww. Aww. When he hurt her by playing with the fire and all that. Daily person. Now, what is Longfeng gonna do with that? Oh, it was on purpose, of course. Oh man, I was talking, I forgot. What the? Oh, oh well. Aww. Accepted. Oh, look at the light shining on the thing. I wonder if they've been doing that, and I'm just not paying attention. True that. Hmm. My girl! My girl! My girl! You're gonna do it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, she's gonna go and tell the Earth King, and then as well as gonna know. This is, I don't like this. See, cosmic energy, and then like somewhere where you see like all the stars and all that. I'm mad at myself that I wasn't like looking for those clues when they were talking about all the different states. Oh, oh girl. That is cool. That is cool. That is cool. Look at that. Oh, shucks. That's it. That's it. You did all that for nothing. Close it. Close it on them. Good job, girl. Good job. Yes, you are. Never. My girl. Oh my gosh, how much I love you. Learn metal bending too. Like you don't know. I'm invited to serve tea to the king. Yo, people, this episode is just like for real. Like what the heck? I really, really hate this. Everything is going wrong. Everything. This episode is the guru, so you know that the guru was gonna help Aang with, getting him to control the avatar state. Oh my goodness. And the guru was helping him, you have to open all these chakra gates, I guess. Oh, Lee. Gate of Earth, open. That was such my favorite. That was like one of my favorite fights ever in Naruto. When Lee was opening the gates, he was firing Gaara. So in this, you have the guru helping Aang open the gates, all these chakras, The chakra of earth, the chakra of water, the chakra of fire. There was light, there was sound. And I feel like I'll have to go back and look, of course. But as they were talking about all these different chakras, there was like this. I noticed it when they were talking about the chakra of light. That's when I saw the sun shining through and all that. So you see this brilliant light coming from the sun. And I'm like, oh, so there must have been, indications of all these different elements that the guru was talking about in all of those things when they were mentioning this type of chakra. I feel like there must be something during that particular scene that shows the chakra that they're talking about, or the element that they're talking about. And I noticed that we're doing the light one and doing the cosmic one, because of where they were seen. They were like, basically, there was this beautiful sky around them with all these stars, and they're talking about the cosmic stuff. So I'm like, okay. And then it came to the very last one, where they told Egg that he had to let go of his attachments. And he was mostly attached to Katara. And he didn't want to do that, but he was like, okay, I'm gonna try. And then excuse me. And then he was doing it, he was doing it until he saw Katara being in danger, and then he just walked out of it. That was such a beautiful imagery, seeing this big gold Aang, all lighted up, and then little Aang running toward him and then being combined or whatever. That was such a beautiful imagery. But then he saw her, and then he just left. And then the guru warned him, like, if you leave right now, you're not gonna be able to enter the avatar state. And I'm like, boy, like, I understand that he cares about Katara, but I feel like this is more important. Okay, you are fighting for the fate of all the nations. It's your job as the avatar to protect everyone, not just Katara. And he basically chose Katara over the world in that moment. And I couldn't help but think that that's the choice of an immature child, I guess. I don't know, something like that. Even though I understood why he couldn't just leave her there, I'm like, I don't know. It pissed me off. It probably pissed me off more because of how wrong things were going in this episode. Because you have Azula there in the Earth Kingdom. The Earth Kingdom straight out tells them their plan, that they were gonna invade the Fire Kingdom during the Black Sun. Okay, so she knows that. She knows that Long Feng and the Dali do not really support him. Okay, she knows that. And then you have Katara going to the tea shop, seeing Zuko and Uncle there, and then going straight to them and letting them know that they were there. So it's like Azula has all this information. The Earth King doesn't know anything. Katara is imprisoned, and it's like everything is going Azula's way, and I'm already pissed off about that. And then you have Aang just like straight out leaving his guru during the most critical moments of his journey through all the chakra openings and all that. And he tells you that this is gonna be like, if you leave right now, then you're not gonna be able to enter the avatar state. But you do need that avatar state. I believe he does need it, because he gives him this great amount of power. And you're gonna need all that power to fight the Fire Lord and all that. I'm like, boy, you've been stupid in this moment, man. I'm like, I understand it, like, emotionally for him. He's lost so many people. He doesn't want to lose Katara. I understand that, but I'm like, I'm here and I'm super pissed. And then you have Azula there, like, you have Mai and Tali just talking about how they were the Fire Nation, and they were looking for the Avatar. And I'm like, the Dali were up there listening. And I'm like, oh, they were hearing him. They were hearing them. They were going to report to, what's his name, Long Feng. And it was all a plan from Azula. Like he wanted Longfeng to know that they were Fire Nation. And one day it's basically sort of like captured her, and he's like, "What do you want?" She's acting like she doesn't know anything about what's going on, when it was exactly what she wanted to happen. So it's like she's there, she's manipulating everything to her advantage. And I'm like super pissed that everything is going along for her. But the bright light of this episode, man, the bright moment of this episode was my girl. My girl. She was captured by these, she was in the metal bending thing, whatever. And the guy mentioned the fact that she thinks she's the greatest earthbender, but she can't bend metal. I'm like, she's gonna bend metal. I know she's gonna bend metal. And then when Aang and the Guru were talking about how the earth is also, no, how metal bending is like a more refined form of earth, and I'm like, and then the very next thing they showed her metal bending and getting out. And then she like pushed those two in and closed the metal cage around them. I'm like, that's my girl. You are the best, man. You are the best. She's like the bright light of this episode for me, because everything else I was like, ugh. Everything else. Zuko came out of his dream state or whatever, being all happy-go-lucky, all hopeful, and with Uncle's new tea shop, wanting to help him and all that. And I feel like, I don't know, if this change is permanent, then awesome. But I feel like this is all like a surface stuff, surface level. That it's not really how he came out of his dream sequence thingy, his feverish dreams or whatever. I feel like that's not really how he came out of it. Like, it seems on the surface that he's now this new happy-go-lucky person, but I feel like that's not it. And I'm waiting for the moment where that's gonna switch, and I feel like that moment's gonna happen when he comes face to face with Azula, because Azula knows that he's there, thanks to Katara. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's the makeup stuff that Suki and her Kyoshi warriors have on their faces. You can't really recognize people like that. But the fact that she just ran straight to them and she didn't like recognize them right away as not being Suki, and just straight out tell them that the kingdom was invaded by the Fire Nation. When they first heard that, I'm probably sure that Azula was thinking that, she, like, Katara knows about them being there or whatever, until she mentioned that Zuko and Uncle Iroh was there, and I'm like, ugh. I am so not happy with this episode, apart from my girl, but everything else I'm like super pissed about. So I didn't even mention Sokka saw his father and they embraced, like, it was really amazing and all that. I loved it. But then Aang showed up at the end there and was like, yeah, he didn't tell them anything, but he knew that something was wrong, because he was supposed to come like a week later. They were supposed to meet back up a week later. It hasn't been a week. Okay, so it's like, this can be good. I'm pissed. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the very next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/feelingmini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.